Joining us right here in the studio, Steve Andrews from the North Country Angler. Steve, how are you today?
Good morning, Aaron Gobrado, all our watchers today.
And good to see you after this long winter.
Yes, and besides the skiers, trout fishermen actually enjoy all of this snow because we know it means plenty of fishing water this summer.
Absolutely, and it should be plenty of it with all this snow.
Yes, we love it when Tuckerman's Ravine and Huntington Ravine are filled with snow because in July we'll still be getting cold water for the trout.
Very cool. So let's give an overview. Where is North Country Angler?
We're located just north of town between Delaney's Hole in the Wall and Bagels Plus. We're actually right across from the original shop that opened 50 years ago.
Amazing.
This year. Dick Surratt opened up the shop across the street, and it's been a great honor to be the 5th owner of the North Country Angler.
And it's very cool, and you can see some of the photos there. And just going into a fly fishing shop is an experience.
Yes. People have a vision of fly fishing and what it means, and we just talked about casting and standing in the water and figuring out what it is that the fish want to eat that day. And a fly shop fills a role in being able to provide the anglers with that information and cut down that learning curve and increase your enjoyment of fishing here in the valley.
And really anybody can get into fly fishing. It's not something you need a master's degree in flies. You just need to have a desire to get out.
Absolutely true. I mean, I do casting lessons for beginners, and within 20 minutes, I can have you casting a fly far enough so that you can get in the water, read the water, throw your fly, catch a fish. So
that's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty easy. It's definitely not as complicated as it looks. And we love to have beginners come up and enjoy the valley in a different light than they may have thought of enjoying it in the past.
Absolutely. And you have the information. We were talking before about the different flies and for different times of year and everything else. And you can provide that information. So it's not just me going out there going, I have no clue, and throwing pieces of meat into the water or something like that. What, they don't like bacon? You guys have that information.
Yeah, I mean, the Valley, we have a history of providing free maps to our anglers. I myself am out on the water every day, testing patterns, finding areas where the fish are. So we ask anybody that comes into the Valley to stop at the shop. No purchases are required. We'll hand you a map, send you in the right direction, and make sure that you enjoy the angling experience here in the Valley.
But if you have no experience, you can take the lessons, get the equipment, everything else.
And we also have guides.
Yeah,
we have a full guide service. We have 4 guides on staff. They usually are booked on weekends, so if you do think you want to go with the guiding experience, you want to give us a call a little bit in advance so that we have somebody available for you. But yeah, if you're a very, very beginning fisher totally, we recommend that you get a guide, and they'll take you out on the water and get you into fish as well. If you've had a little bit of angling experience and just want to try fly fishing, then we can rent you the equipment, sell you the flies that you need, and make sure you have an enjoyable day on the water.
That sounds great. Now, we have here in front of us the Mondo fly.
Yes, well, this is as I said before, this is our 50th year in business, our 50th anniversary. The Valley has a great history of fly tyers, starting with Dick Surratt, who opened up the first shop in 1969, and followed by Dick Stewart, Wendell Folkens, Pharaoh Allen, Bill Thompson. I mean, I can go on and on with the rich history of fly tyers from here in the Valley. Mm-hmm. And so to honor those tyers, we are going to be holding an iron fly competition this coming Saturday, March 23rd, down at Hobbs Tavern in West Ossipee. And I'm sure a lot of you right now are going, what is an iron fly competition? Well, we give you a bag of materials. You bring your vise, your bobbin, your scissors, and your whip finisher, and it's up to you within 30 minutes to create a fly out of this random bag of materials. And I can't think of a better way to honor the creativity of the fly tyers here in the Valley than putting other fly tyers here in the Valley to the test.
Well, it sounds very cool, and this is the prize, you said.
Yep, this will be the coveted Iron Fly Trophy. We'll let the person that wins the Iron Fly competition keep this trophy for a year. We hope that they'll come back next year to defend. And that fly right there is a mad fly that was created by Bill Thompson for one of his tarpon fishing anglers.
Wow.
So creativity abounds when you're tying flies. Your imagination abounds, and because we're all fishers, we're also pretty competitive. So it's going to be a good time to see what the current crop of fly tyers here in the Valley can create.
Very cool. So that'll be a lot of fun. And but people, if they want to, this time of year, even though it's not quite ready to get out on the water, stop in to see you and talk flies, talk fishing.
Yes, all of our new gear for the 2019 season is pouring in. We're getting shipments every day. We've got the brand new Clearwater rods from Orvis just came in. Their brand new Pro wading boots just came in. We've got all the new packs from Simms will be arriving this week. All the brand new Cortland fly lines. Cortland is one of the premier fly line companies in the industry. We'll have a complete line of Cortland products, and of course flies. You know, the thing that we all love to pore over and try to figure out what is the right thing to use. New flies are coming in every day.
Well, that sounds great. What fun. What fun. So we look forward to hearing from you throughout the summer.
Awesome.
And finding out about the conditions and everything else, and just keeping us on the right spot for you. I'm looking at that. I'm getting distracted by looking at the fish. By being able to find out the best places and the best techniques. I have taken a fly fishing lesson years ago, and it is so much fun just to be waving that rod. And
well, it definitely is a total body experience. You know, you feel the water running by your legs. You're in one with the rod, and of course, when you connect with a fish, you know, you get that vibe from the fish that comes up through the rod and into your hands, and there really is nothing else like it. One of our favorite sayings is, "The tug is the drug," and that is so true.
Well, very cool. Well, Steve, thanks so much for coming by.
Well, appreciate you having me.
And definitely. And what are the hours for the shop?
Our hours right now are 9 to 5. We're closed on Wednesday. And again, we want to remind everybody on Saturday, March 23rd, 5 o'clock, Hobbs Tavern, Saco Valley Trout Unlimited, and North Country Angler are going to have the first annual Iron Fly competition. If you tie flies, come on down. If you want to learn how to tie flies, come on down. And if you just want to heckle the guys and put a lot of pressure on them, come on down to Hobbs, and we guarantee you'll have a good time.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for being here, and we'll be back here in a minute.